It's about 4 o'clock. We got the stands out about an hour and a half ago. We're hunting in a low-lying area. We've seen a lot of deer in the past. They come from, there's a kind of a hardwood ridge that sticks out up here. They come down that hardwood ridge, and then there's a cornfield on the other side of the road. So they feed between here and they come out of here in the evening. There's a bedding area about 200 yards that way in a swamp. And then they come through here, they feed out in the cornfield, and then in the mornings they'll come back. Like I said, we just got out here about 15-20 minutes ago. We set the stands up and then we went back, changed, and came back out. It's we got kind of a swirling wind that goes from southwest to northwest, and it kind of just swirls around in here. But I've checked the wind direction a few times. It doesn't seem to be going where the deer are moving through here, so we're gonna kind of hang out for a while and see what happens. Deer usually start moving through here about 5:30ish, so we got about an hour to chill out for a while. I also forgot to say, we're hunting in the state of Wisconsin, about the middle of the state. We're hunting in an area they call a herd control unit, which means you can shoot a doe or a buck. In the regular units, you can only shoot a doe or a buck. Here you can shoot both. You have a buck tag and you have a herd control tag. Travis, my cameraman, also has a turkey tag. So if we see any turkeys come through here, we might get some extra footage of a dead turkey. But I didn't get a fall tag this year for turkeys, so he's all alone with that. But we're gonna kick back and see what happens. Well, tonight we sat all evening, didn't see any deer until it was just getting dark. It was probably, see, it's 7:30 now. I bet you it was 10 after 7, quarter after 7. I had just sat down on a tree stand, and all of a sudden 3 deer came running up behind the tree stand. I looked up at Travis, I said, "Are they deer?" He goes, "Yeah." So we both kind of I stood up real slow because they were behind the tree. I grabbed my bow. Travis was getting itchy too. Well, they walked behind the tree stand where we don't have any shooting lanes whatsoever. So I saw the lead one, and it was a bigger doe, and there was one spot where I could shoot. I was just about to draw back, and she took a step, and it sounded like she was coming closer to me down the trail. So I was getting ready over here, and then out of the corner of my eye I see Travis stand up and start to draw, and then the third one goes, and they took off. Well, we saw 3 deer tonight. We couldn't get them on camera because it was too dark. But we had a little bit of excitement tonight. So, we're going to come back tomorrow morning. Maybe we'll get lucky and catch them coming back in. So, right now it's about 20 minutes to 8. And I think we're going to call it a night. Here we are, it's 6:15. I was out here by 5:15, 5:30, and lo and behold, there's a thunderstorm going on.
thunder and the lightning seems to have dissipated a little bit, so we're gonna go out. We're gonna pop up a blind by the stand we were in last night, and depending on whether the deer stayed out feeding during the thunderstorm or not, maybe we'll catch them on the way back through, but we'll see.
Well, that thunderstorm finally blew through, and unfortunately it stuck around a little bit longer than we wanted. It's about 10 after 7 now, and we just got out here, got the blind set up. We're set up in right near the location we were last night. Hopefully we can still catch something coming back through, heading back to the bedding area. See, the rain has mostly died down, and we'll just have to see what happens. Well, it's just after 4 o'clock, and just got a call on the radio that Steve shot a doe. I haven't been in my stand for 15 minutes here, and he's probably been out there for about a half hour.
Where have we seen this before? It's 16:26. I just got out of the woods. I was in the stand for, what, maybe a half hour? And 3 does came from the same direction they came from last night when Travis and I couldn't get a shot at them. They came out, decided to, the adult doe came to the right, she stopped, decided she wanted to come back around. She came back around, I got the full draw, she came through an opening and I shot her. I think I shot her a little far back. We're going to give her at least an hour, hour and a half before we start going after her. But there's good blood where I shot her, so we'll see. Hopefully we'll get her. I want to give her enough time to pass so I don't have to shoot her a second time. But we're going to give it a little bit yet. Give it probably another 45 minutes to an hour before we go after her. So you'll be able to watch the track. Well, I hit one. It's probably 20-25 yard shot. I shot through a little window, the only opening I had. And there's good blood here. After examining my arrow, it looks like I hit a rib and it ricocheted. So I do see some bubbles in the blood. It's nice and bright red. So I believe I got lungs. It's been a little over an hour now since I shot her, so we're going to put a track on her and see if we can't find her. It's about 5 o'clock right now, so let's go get her. We got blood here. And how about this one right here? Here she is. That wasn't exactly a great shot. Remember I said I must have hit a limb? I hit an artery, but not one I wanted to hit. I pretty much took out her femoral artery. Well, she didn't go 50, 60 yards. So, the old Hoyt and the Muzzies do it again. Well, we finally got her out of the woods after dragging her through all the briars that she went through. One tag is gone. We're gonna go register her, and we gotta cut her up yet tonight because it's pretty warm out right now, so she won't be able to hang overnight. We're gonna have to cut her up right away, and maybe next time Travis will be able to fill his tag. So long for Marathon.